5 vitamins seniors should avoid. They're destroying your leg strength. Are you taking supplements to boost your health, but noticing unexplained leg weakness or muscle cramps? What if the vitamins you trust could be subtly draining your strength and making it harder to walk, balance, or even stand up from a chair? It's time to reconsider those daily pills. Let's uncover the vitamin pitfalls that could be affecting your mobility and how simple changes could help you regain strength and confidence. Have you considered that some of the vitamins you take each day could be affecting the strength of your legs? Many older individuals opt for vitamins and supplements to support their vitality, trusting that they are making beneficial decisions for their well-being. Have you considered the possibility that some of those supplements might be subtly affecting your leg strength, balance, and mobility? Weakened legs can make walking more challenging and may increase the risk of falls, injuries, and a decrease in your independence. If you are experiencing unexplained muscle weakness, cramps, or finding it difficult to stand up from a chair, it may be wise to examine your vitamin intake more closely. It's important to understand the potential effects of 5 common supplements that may not be beneficial for your legs. I encourage you to explore healthier alternatives that could support your well-being. 1. Calcium supplements. A surprising concern for your muscle health. For many years, it has been suggested that calcium serves as the cornerstone for strong bones. Repeatedly, medical professionals, promotional materials, and thoughtful companions have shared a similar caution. It's important to ensure you are getting enough calcium to support your bone health as you age. This belief is quite ingrained in the realm of senior health, and it's important to reflect on whether it might be leading to more harm than good. It's important to be aware that taking too much calcium, especially from supplements, can quietly affect your muscle health and may impact your leg strength. The initial impact may not seem very significant at first glance. As you make your way up the stairs, you might notice that your legs feel a little heavier than usual. It's possible that you experience some calf cramps from time to time while you're resting at night. It's common to think that it's just a part of aging, perhaps due to not staying adequately hydrated, or simply from a long day of being active. As time goes by, there is a subtle influence that may be quietly affecting things beneath the surface. Calcium plays a vital role in muscle contraction, and it works alongside other important factors. To ensure your muscles function well, it's important to have the right balance of minerals in your body. And magnesium is particularly vital for helping your muscles contract and relax properly. Calcium supplements may often interfere with this delicate balance, resulting in unforeseen effects. It's important to be mindful of calcium intake, especially if you're not getting enough magnesium. Too much calcium can lead to muscle stiffness, feelings of sluggishness, and a higher chance of experiencing cramps. Instead of feeling strong and steady, you may find that getting up from a chair poses some difficulty, or that a short walk leaves you feeling more fatigued than anticipated. There are additional risks to consider. Excessive calcium intake may result in arterial calcification, a condition where calcium builds up in your blood vessels, potentially affecting your circulation. It seems that your leg muscles may not be receiving the essential oxygen and nutrients they need, which can lead to ongoing fatigue and weakness. Have you ever found that your legs seem to resist your wishes or become fatigued more quickly than you'd like? It's possible that poor circulation could be the underlying issue here. It may come as a surprise, but research shows that many older adults are consuming more calcium supplements than necessary, even though they are already getting sufficient amounts from their diets. What would you like to consider for your next steps? Firstly, it's essential to approach the idea of needing a calcium supplement with careful consideration, rather than assuming it's required just because of age. Many older individuals are able to get sufficient calcium through their food selections. There are many natural sources available in dairy products, leafy greens, almonds, and fortified foods to support your bone health. It's important to follow a balanced approach that includes sufficient magnesium, vitamin D and vitamin K2 in your diet. These nutrients collaborate harmoniously with calcium, enhancing its benefits while also protecting your muscles. Before you reach for another calcium tablet, I encourage you to pause and reflect. Is this truly enhancing your strength? Or could it be having an adverse effect on your legs? Making a slight adjustment to your nutrient intake can help turn leg weakness into confident strides. Calcium is not the only supplement that may carry hidden risks. A commonly ingested nutrient among older adults might be subtly draining your energy and leading to muscle fatigue, and it's probably one you wouldn't expect. Iron supplements can sometimes be an overlooked factor contributing to muscle fatigue. For many older adults, iron supplements can play a vital role in supporting overall health. Iron is essential for carrying oxygen in your blood, and low levels can lead to feelings of tiredness, lightheadedness, and weakness. It is a common belief that boosting iron intake can improve energy levels and support overall bodily functions. However, have you considered that those iron supplements, rather than strengthening you, might be draining your energy and causing weakness in your legs? It is important to understand that most older adults do not need extra iron, and taking too much can cause serious problems, especially with muscle function. It is common for younger adults to experience iron deficiency, whereas older individuals tend to encounter this issue much less often. It is important to note that many individuals continue to take iron supplements, sometimes out of habit or dependence on older guidelines. It's important to recognize that having too much iron in the body can lead to various health issues, rather than simply passing through without effect. Instead, it tends to build up, gradually accumulating within tissues and organs, including the muscles. As we age, this buildup may affect normal muscle function, leading to ongoing fatigue, weakness, and possibly discomfort. One important consideration regarding high iron consumption is its impact on oxidative stress. Iron is a highly reactive mineral, and having too much of it can result in the formation of free radicals. These unstable molecules can cause significant damage to cells, including those important muscle fibers. Oxidative damage can lead to inflammation, which may make it more challenging for your muscles to recover after activity. If you have noticed persistent leg fatigue after a gentle walk or have experienced unexplained aches, it is possible that excess iron could be contributing to your discomfort. Alongside contributing to muscle fatigue, an excess of iron may interfere with the absorption of magnesium, much like the impact of too much calcium. Magnesium is important for helping your muscles to relax and ensuring that your nerves work well. Low levels may result in muscle stiffness, soreness, and a higher likelihood of cramping. Picture yourself waking in the stillness of night, suddenly disturbed by painful leg cramps, or struggling with a persistent heaviness in your legs that follows you through the day. These signs are not just part of the aging process. They may be important clues suggesting that your iron levels could be higher than normal. It's reassuring to know that. Unless your healthcare provider has specifically diagnosed you with an iron deficiency, you probably do not need to take an iron supplement. Many older adults are able to get enough iron from their diet, particularly when they incorporate foods like lean meats, spinach, beans, and fortified cereals. Having too much iron in the body can be more concerning than having a slight deficiency, as our bodies do not have a natural way to eliminate excess stored iron. To enhance your iron absorption, it may be beneficial to pair iron-rich foods with sources of vitamin C, such as citrus fruits or bell peppers, instead of depending solely on supplements. This ensures you obtain the right amount of iron while steering clear of the risks associated with excess accumulation. Now, let's take a moment before you consider taking that iron supplement. Could it be that your tiredness is due to a lack of iron? Or might there be another reason for how you're feeling? Many older individuals often believe that their fatigue is due to iron deficiency, but it's possible that another supplement may be the underlying cause. The next vitamin we will discuss is frequently recognized for its positive impact on overall health: However, when taken in excess, it may gently affect your balance, coordination, and leg strength. 3. Vitamin E may pose an unexpected risk to your leg strength. For many years, vitamin E has been recognized as an important nutrient that can support heart health, improve brain function, and help maintain youthful skin. Many older individuals have included it in their daily habits, believing it helps protect against the decline that can come with aging. Have you considered the possibility that this so-called miracle vitamin might be affecting your leg strength, potentially making you feel less steady and increasing your risk of falls? Vitamin E is generally not a cause for concern. It is important for your body to receive a specific amount for it to function at its best. Taking too much vitamin E, especially from supplements, can disrupt the important balance that your muscles and nervous system rely on for stability and strength. The risks may not be immediately obvious. It is important to be aware that prolonged use of high levels of vitamin E may lead to subtle yet significant issues, which can sometimes be mistaken for the normal aging process in older adults. It is important to be aware that taking high doses of vitamin E may affect your vitamin K levels. Vitamin E is well known for its antioxidant properties, but it's essential to be aware that it may affect vitamin K, which plays a crucial role in blood clotting and muscle function. When vitamin K levels are not quite right, muscles may find it challenging to receive the vital blood flow and nutrients they need to keep their strength intact. It is important to be aware that this could lead to increased muscle weakness, difficulties with balance, and a higher likelihood of bruising from even minor bumps. If you have noticed any unusual weakness in your legs, or if you find yourself tripping more frequently, it may be worth considering that excess vitamin E could be a contributing factor to these changes. There are indeed additional risks to consider. Vitamin E is known for its potential to help with blood thinning. It's important to take a gentle approach to blood thinning, as it can indeed support your heart health. However, be mindful that too much can lead to unwanted effects like excessive bleeding, dizziness, and lightheadedness. These symptoms can understandably affect your confidence in standing and moving about. Have you ever noticed a puzzling sensation of unsteadiness when getting out of bed, or perhaps a sudden weakness in your legs after standing up? That uncomfortable feeling may indicate something beyond a simple circulation issue or an unusual day. It seems your body may be experiencing some effects from taking too much vitamin E. It has been observed that older adults taking high doses of vitamin E supplements may be at an increased risk of experiencing falls. It is quite interesting that many individuals turn to it in hopes of enhancing their well-being, while they may be inadvertently contributing to the very concerns they aim to avoid. While vitamin E is often celebrated for its advantages, it's important to be mindful that excessive amounts can subtly weaken your muscles and affect your mobility. It's important to understand that avoiding vitamin E entirely isn't necessary. It is advisable to obtain it from natural food sources instead of depending on supplements. Nuts, seeds, and leafy greens provide a wonderful source of vitamin E, allowing you to enjoy all the benefits while avoiding any potential concerns associated with synthetic high-dose supplements. Your body is quite skilled at handling vitamin E that comes from the foods you eat. It's important to be cautious with supplements, as it's quite easy to unintentionally go beyond the recommended levels. This can lead to some concerning effects, such as leg weakness and difficulties with balance. Before you decide to take another vitamin E capsule, I encourage you to pause and reflect. Is this truly benefiting your health, or might it be quietly affecting your strength and stability? Our next item on the list is a vitamin that may surprise you. It's important for keeping your bones and muscles healthy, but please be cautious, as excessive amounts can result in stiffness, cramping, and an uncomfortable feeling of weakness in your legs, which may make walking more difficult than it should be. While vitamin D is important for muscle health, it's essential to be cautious about excessive intake, as it can have unintended consequences. Vitamin D is often recognized as an important nutrient that supports healthy aging. This wonderful nutrient helps to strengthen your bones, supports your immune system, and is vital for keeping your muscles strong, given its many benefits. Healthcare professionals frequently recommend vitamin D supplements, and many older adults include them in their daily routines with confidence. What happens when you go beyond the limit? Consider the possibility that the vitamin intended to enhance your muscle strength might actually be causing weakness in your legs, resulting in cramping and draining your energy. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in maintaining your overall health. Your body genuinely needs it, but, as with many things in life, having too much can sometimes be counterproductive. Excessive vitamin D can lead to an increase in calcium levels in your blood, which may result in a condition known as hypercalcemia. Calcium is essential for keeping your bones strong, but having too much of it in your bloodstream, instead of being used by your bones, may result in muscle stiffness, cramps, and could lead to long-term muscle weakness. If you have been noticing tightness, aches, or a feeling of heaviness in your legs lately and are unsure of the reason, it could be a sign that your vitamin D levels are higher than normal. Many older individuals depend on vitamin D supplements, often following outdated advice and thinking that their age requires them to take higher doses. It's important to note that many individuals already receive adequate vitamin D from fortified foods, dairy products, and a modest amount of sunlight exposure. It's important to be cautious when adding high-dose supplements to your routine, as they can raise your levels beyond what your body truly needs, potentially leading to some unexpected side effects. It is quite common for older individuals to voice worries about sudden fatigue or leg discomfort, even when they feel they are maintaining good health. It is important to recognize that what may seem like typical signs of aging could actually be a result of an excess of vitamin D affecting muscle function. It is important to be aware that a lesser-known risk linked to high vitamin D intake is the possibility of dehydration in muscle cells. Too much vitamin D in the body can lead to higher calcium absorption, which may upset the balance of magnesium and potassium levels. These two minerals are crucial for muscle relaxation and overall function. What can we expect as a result? It seems you are experiencing some unexpected muscle cramps, tension, and a persistent feeling of weakness in your legs. It's important to pay attention to these symptoms. Have you ever woken up suddenly in the middle of the night due to a painful leg cramp, or felt an unusual tiredness in your legs after completing even the most basic activities, if that is the case? It may indicate an imbalance associated with an excessive intake of vitamin D. It is reassuring to know that steering clear of these issues can be quite simple. Before starting any high-dose supplements, it's important to have a conversation with your doctor and check your vitamin D levels. This way, you can make informed choices about your health routine. It is common for older individuals to feel they need extra assistance, but often, their existing capabilities may be sufficient. For a more balanced approach, it may be beneficial to obtain vitamin D naturally through sunlight exposure and by including nutrient-rich food sources such as salmon, eggs, and fortified dairy products in your diet. These sources provide the vitamin in a manner that your body can readily absorb, helping to reduce the risk of overdose. Before you reach for that next vitamin D capsule, I encourage you to pause and consider your choices carefully. Are you genuinely taking care of your body, or could you be unintentionally welcoming muscle stiffness, cramps, and fatigue into your daily experience? Get ready to be pleasantly surprised, as the next vitamin is sure to impress you even further. While it is often beneficial for nerve health and energy, taking too much can subtly result in numbness, instability, and long-term muscle damage, which may make walking more difficult than it should be. Vitamin B6 is often associated with maintaining energy levels, supporting brain health, and ensuring proper nerve function. Many older individuals find it beneficial, believing that it helps in maintaining cognitive health, enhancing metabolism, and strengthening their nervous system. Have you considered the possibility that the vitamin you rely on for better health might be affecting your nerves, reducing your muscle strength and making it difficult to move comfortably, unlike some vitamins that the body easily removes when consumed in large amounts. B6 has a tendency to accumulate over time. Moderate levels of B6 are important for converting food into energy and supporting healthy nerve function. It is important to be mindful of your intake, as consuming too much can lead to a condition called sensory neuropathy, which may not be beneficial for your health. This condition affects the nerves responsible for muscle control, particularly in the legs, resulting in feelings of numbness, tingling, and a decrease in coordination. Many older individuals describe it as though they are floating on gentle cushions or having difficulty sensing the ground below them. Making even small changes can lead to feelings of instability, unsteadiness, and an increased risk of falls. It's important to be aware that the risks linked to high B6 consumption might not show up immediately. At first, you might notice some gentle signs, such as a brief tingling sensation in your toes or a slight weakness in your legs after standing for a while. However, as B6 levels gradually rise, the potential for harm also increases. What may start as a minor discomfort can develop into persistent weakness, difficulties in walking, and a gradual loss of independence. Many older individuals facing unexplained leg weakness may not be aware that their daily B6 supplement could be contributing to their difficulties. It's concerning that many older individuals may be consuming higher levels of B6 than is advisable for their health. It is often present in multivitamins, fortified cereals, protein shakes, and even energy drinks. It's possible that you are consuming different sources of B6 each day, which may lead to levels that your body might find challenging to handle safely. While the recommended daily intake for older adults is only 1.7 milligrams, some supplements offer doses of 50 milligrams or more, which greatly exceed the body's needs and may lead to potential nerve toxicity. Let me share a positive perspective with you. The response is quite clear and simple. I encourage you to choose natural food sources for your B6 intake rather than depending on supplements. Bananas, poultry, fish, and potatoes are wonderful sources of B6, offering your body the optimal form for easy regulation. If you are experiencing any unusual leg weakness, tingling sensations, or difficulties with balance, it may be wise to take a moment to review your supplement routine. Making a small adjustment can greatly enhance your experience, helping you feel more energetic and stable, which in turn allows you to move with greater confidence. Before you consider taking that high-dose B6 supplement, I encourage you to pause and think carefully. Could this be genuinely improving my energy and nerve health? Or is it possible that it is contributing to the weakness I am trying to prevent? It is important that your vitamins work in harmony with your body, supporting its natural functions instead of interfering with them. Now that we have discussed the hidden risks linked to these common supplements, it is important to think about the steps you can take to protect your leg strength, mobility, and independence as you age. Take care of your leg strength by making wise choices when it comes to supplements. For many older individuals, adding vitamins to their daily routine is an important aspect of self-care, serving as a proactive measure to address the effects of aging while maintaining strength and vitality. It is important to recognize that not every supplement may provide the benefits we anticipate. It's important to be mindful that using certain substances too much or without a valid medical reason can gently affect your muscle strength, disrupt nerve function, and increase the risk of falls. The medications you depend on for support may be contributing to the weakness in your legs, your unsteady gait, and the decline in your energy levels. The concern does not stem from vitamins themselves, but rather from how often they are misused. Finding balance is vital for the well-being of the body as we age. Every vitamin and mineral plays a vital role in your overall health, and it's important to remember that they work best together. Excessive indulgence in one area may lead to imbalances, resulting in unforeseen consequences. It's important to be mindful that taking calcium supplements without necessity may lead to a reduction in magnesium levels in your muscles. This can cause stiffness and affect your circulation. Excessive iron intake may result in oxidative stress, which can lead to inflammation in the muscles rather than improving their strength. It is important to be aware that high doses of vitamin E may have subtle effects on the nervous system, potentially causing difficulties with balance and coordination. Too much vitamin D can affect your muscle function, leading to cramping and fatigue. Additionally, high levels of B6 may gently impact your nerve health, resulting in numbness and instability. These challenges tend to develop gradually over time. These changes can build up slowly, often without us realizing it, until one day, standing up from a chair feels more challenging than it should. I've noticed that climbing the stairs has become a bit more challenging than it once was. As the day progresses, you may find that what once felt easy now becomes a bit more challenging, transforming your daily routine into something that requires more effort. What do you find to be the most difficult part? Many older individuals believe these changes are simply part of aging, sometimes missing the opportunity that a simple adjustment in their supplement intake could provide for better well-being. What steps would be beneficial for you to consider next? Recognizing the situation is the essential initial step. Take a moment to review the supplements you are currently taking and reflect on whether they are truly beneficial for your health. May I ask if you are taking them because of a diagnosed deficiency, or is it simply part of your regular routine? Have you had a chance to review your vitamin and mineral levels recently, or are you still adhering to previous guidelines? Next, it's important to prioritize whole foods over artificial supplements. Whole food vitamins come in forms that your body can easily recognize and process, which helps to reduce the risk of overdosing or causing any harmful imbalances. Incorporating leafy greens, nuts, fish, dairy, and eggs into your diet provides essential nutrients in their natural balance. This approach can effectively support your muscles and nerves while minimizing the potential drawbacks of excessive supplementation. It's important to remember that maintaining an active lifestyle is just as essential as your dietary choices. To ensure the strength of your legs, it's important to consider a variety of factors beyond just vitamins. It's important to embrace an active lifestyle. Consider incorporating stretching and engaging in light strength exercises to help keep your muscles active and strong. While supplements can be beneficial, genuine strength is achieved through thoughtful decisions and a commitment to an active lifestyle. Recognizing the supplements that might be affecting your progress is an important step. Now, let's look at gentle and effective methods to naturally strengthen your legs and promote lasting mobility for the years to come. Explore simple, evidence-based approaches aimed at helping you rebuild muscle, improve balance, and enable you to move with assurance, all while avoiding unnecessary medications. These lessons aim to encourage you to fully embrace life and remain authentic to who you are. I would be very interested to hear your thoughts. Take a moment to reflect and share one valuable insight you've discovered that you plan to incorporate into your life. Let us come together and support each other on this journey toward understanding these important truths. If you found this video enjoyable, we would be grateful to hear your thoughts. Please feel free to leave a comment with a 1 if you would like to share your thoughts. If that is the situation, please feel free to share your thoughts by leaving a comment with a 0. Your feedback is greatly appreciated and important to us. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our YouTube channel to enjoy more wonderful content like this. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you for being with us. It's important to cherish life in a way that feels right for you.